Good morning, children. Hope you all are safe, healthy, staying at home, maintaining social distance, keeping yourself healthy by eating good and healthy. Last class we did started chemical changes. We did some reactions about chemical changes in which a new substance is formed. In the first one, what it is formed, children? In the first one, magnesium oxide is formed and magnesium hydroxide is formed, which is totally a new substance. In the next, both the copper as well as iron sulfate, both are new substance, both are newly formed. Today what we are going to learn is again some reactions. Here we start. Activity 6.8. Take about a teaspoonful of vinegar in a test tube. Add a pinch of baking soda to it. You would hear a hissing sound and see bubbles of a gas coming out. Pass this gas through freshly prepared lime water as shown in figure 6.5. What happens to the lime water? Now I'll show you what is the experiment. This is vinegar. This is baking soda. Now what we have to do is put a pinch of baking soda into vinegar. See what it happens. Bubbles start coming out. What is this bubbles? These bubbles are of carbon dioxide gas. Can you see, children? It's very clearly visible. These bubbles are of carbon dioxide gas. Now it's over. Some are left more, but now it's over. So this is the reaction which has to be shown. Now carbon dioxide gas is formed. The change in the test tube is as follows. Vinegar plus baking soda gives carbon dioxide plus other substances. Other substances are there, but carbon dioxide, the gas bubbles which were formed were of carbon dioxide gas. The reaction between carbon dioxide and lime water is as follows. Now the carbon dioxide which was emitted during this reaction is again added to lime water, and here the reaction takes place again. Carbon dioxide, that is CO2, plus lime water CaOH whole 2 gives, when these two are added, what it becomes? It becomes calcium carbonate plus water. Calcium carbonate CaCO3, and the color of calcium carbonate is milky color. It's whitish milky color. As I don't have lime water with me, lime water, children, doesn't mean lemon water. It means chuna pani. That is what I don't have it now. So I cannot show you this reaction now. Sorry for that. When carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, calcium carbonate is formed, which makes the lime water milky. The turning of lime water into milky is a standard test of carbon dioxide. Mostly carbon dioxide test is done by this method. You will use it in chapter 10 to show that the air we breathe out is rich in carbon dioxide. In activity 6.6 to 6.8, you saw that in each change one or more substances are formed. In activity 6.6, the ash was the new substance. The ash was of magnesium oxide formed when magnesium was burnt. In activity 6.7, the reaction of copper sulfate with iron produced iron sulfate and copper. Both were new. Iron sulfate was also new and copper was also new substance. Both of these were the new substances. Copper was deposited on the shaving blade of iron. In activity 6.8, vinegar and baking soda together produced carbon dioxide, again which was a new substance, which turned lime water milky. Can you name the new substance formed in this reaction? Yes, in the first reaction, carbon dioxide was the new substance. In the second reaction, calcium carbonate was the new substance. So, a change in which one or more new substances are formed is called a chemical change. The change in which the reaction cannot be reversed back, or a new substance is formed, is called a chemical change. A chemical change is also called a chemical reaction. Chemical change always takes place when a chemical reaction takes place. So it is also termed as chemical reaction. Chemical changes are very important in our lives. All new substances are formed as a result of chemical changes. For example, If our food is getting spoiled, then what happens? Again, a chemical change, because the substance which is formed, it cannot be reversed back, and the substance which is formed after spoiling is not the food what we need to eat. For example, if a metal is to be extracted from an ore, such as iron from iron ore, we need to carry out a series of chemical changes. A medicine is the end product of a chain of chemical reactions. Useful new materials such as plastics and detergents are produced by chemical reactions. So most of the things what we use in our daily life are result of chain of chemical reactions. Indeed, every new material is discovered by studying chemical changes. What are the chemical changes? We need to study that, and that due to the chemical reactions even we get the plastics. We have seen that one or more new substances are produced in a chemical change. In addition to new products, the following make accompany a chemical change. Heat, light or any other radiation, ultraviolet for example, may be given off or absorbed. Sound may be produced. A change in smell may take place, or a new smell may be given off. A color change may take place. A gas may be formed. So these all are the indications of a chemical reaction. Let us look at some examples. You saw that burning of magnesium ribbon is a chemical change. Burning of coal, wood, leaves is also a chemical change because a new substance is formed. In fact, burning of a substance is a chemical change. Burning is always accompanied by production of heat. Explosion of a firework is a chemical change. You know that such an explosion produces heat, light, sound and unpleasant gases that pollute the atmosphere. That is why you are advised not to play with fireworks. This fireworks is also a reaction. Chemical reaction taking place producing light, sound. Okay children? When food gets spoiled, it produces a foul smell. Shall we call this change a chemical change? Yes, this is also a chemical change as the substance is newly formed. You must have noticed that a slice of an apple acquires a brown color if it is not consumed immediately. Yes, if you keep an apple cut in contact with moisture, what will happen? A brownish layer will be appearing on the apple. Even it works for potatoes also. Potatoes also, if you cut and leave it in open, it will turn brownish. If you have not seen this change in color, cut a fresh slice of apple and keep it away for some time. Repeat the same activity with a slice of potato or brinjal. The change of color in these cases is due to the formation of a new substance. Are not these changes chemical changes? Yes, these are chemical changes because the substance which is formed or the brown layer which is formed is totally new substance. In chapter 5, you neutralized an acid with a base. Is neutralization a chemical reaction, chemical change? Yes, because a totally new substance that is salt and water is formed. So it is a chemical change. Now a protective shield. What is our protective shield? It's ozone layer. It protects us from ultraviolet rays. You must have heard of the ozone layer in our atmosphere. It protects us from the harmful ultraviolet radiation, which come from the sun. Ozone absorbs this radiation and breaks down to oxygen. So when this ozone reacts with the ultraviolet rays, it breaks down to form oxygen, which is a totally new substance. Again, a chemical reaction is taking place here. Oxygen is different from ozone. Can we call the breaking down of ozone a chemical change? Yes, it is a chemical change. If ultraviolet radiation were not absorbed by ozone, it would reach the Earth's surface and cause harm to us and other life forms. This all of we know because ozone absorbs the ultraviolet rays and it doesn't let it reach us because it is the cause of many diseases. Ozone acts as a natural shield against this radiation. So till here we have done today. Hope you must have understood. There are so many chemical reactions given here about the formation of carbon dioxide, about the formation of calcium carbonate, about spoiling of food, about explosions or fireworks, These all are result of chemical change, and chemical change is the result of a chemical reaction taking place. Nice to see you, children. Bye.